John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the St. Louis Cardinals, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Siggy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster is just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? They have a hot start. Maybe the front office gets aggressive and adds some pieces, and they contend this year after all.
And now, the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
St. Louis Cardinals.
All right, first pitch coming up. And our starting pitcher here today, it's Sonny Gray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the opening day lineup for the Twins. A bit of a mixed bag for them in 2024, Singy. They're hoping for better this year.
Yeah, well, they dealt with a lot of injuries last year, Boo, and you hope they have better luck in that department this time around. Don't forget.
Chat, we are 1 out away from making sure our fan gets mercy and scores 0 runs on All-Star. Ball 1, no strikes. Ball, that's low. This is so wet. No, it wasn't perfect. It was not. It was not perfect. But go with the foul other than this. No. Yankees hearing's a foul. He sent it, and he accidentally put it on All-Star. No. Oh. What's up, Nugget? Ball, that's it. Inside, ball. It won't let me mercy him, chat. 3 balls, no strikes. That's ball 4. Take your base. All right, GG.
Ethan, no need to go down.
Game 1 goes to Gatsby. 10-0. 10-0 mercy on All-Star. W success. First game, boys. First game. I'm going to go piss before I send you a game. Actually, I'll send you it. I'm going to go piss. We're playing All-Star again? Yeah. I'm going to piss, BOB.
They've won the AL Central 3 of the past 6 seasons. Wouldn't be surprising for them to do it again this year.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There are a lot of... nicknames people have attached to hits like that: blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot, and those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And a foul ball.
That was cool.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Nootbaar sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Digging in, Matt Wallner. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twin stranded pair. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And our pitcher in this game, Joe Ryan.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani. Line drive, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down going for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One down. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Liner, and this could be trouble. Contreras headed home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Liner caught at second. So let's take a look at the opening day lineup for the Cardinals. Chris, what do you expect from them in 2025?
I'd expect them to be competitive at the very least. St. Louis has only had 2 seasons below 500 since 2000. So you got to think they'll be in the hunt all year long and maybe even give Cardinals fans something to cheer about in October.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home.
Go.
He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-0.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And that one hammered. It falls in, and that's a hit. Cut off, throw to second. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So 2 down, Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Here's a rip to short. but he's there for the third out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one fouled off. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them. Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Cut it.
Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Center.
Next offering is fouled back.
Alpha.
And they'll do it again.
Oh.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Trevor Larnach. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's volume.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Time is up, this your third out. Plus, we got hitters on deck. What you worried now? We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like.
Back here in St. Louis, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a division. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. That one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and they lead by 4. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
Time call. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Doubled in his first AB. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Gorman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Joe Ryan is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Minnesota.
now for the Twins, Simeon Woods Richardson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And that's the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And a 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Edouard Julien.
Gray back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Julien in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
4.
Fouled off left side. Here comes the pitch.
5.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siani makes the grab. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
6.
Miranda now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Nine.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
10.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And it looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now at the plate, Mason Wynn doubled his first time. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Michael Ciani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Wynn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Check on the runner. Throw, and it gets away. Safe at second.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Foul ball still 0-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Stays alive. Pickoff moved to second. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Now batting, left fielder, Brendan.
And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. Larnach hurries to get it back in. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second with one away. Here's Contreras now.
Oh, no.
And that one pulled foul. One out and a runner at second. There's a swing and a drive. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Simeon Woods Richardson won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Aberson Castellano. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
So one out, nobody on. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Nolan Gorman. That one hammered center field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. So, man aboard. Ivan Herrera digs in now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 14-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, 15-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Amerson Castellano gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Oh my God.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Cole Sands.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the...
I was 10.
Enough.
The way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And first offering is fouled off. An offensive explosion this inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That to right. Wallner sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to inning number 4. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Carlos Correa. On the ground to 3rd, and it stays fair.
Now batting.
Man at first at the plate, Royce Lewis. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here on opening day. Foul ball. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Matt Wallner, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. This one in the air right field. Nootbaar on the move. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. And midway in the 4th, Cardinals lead it 15-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Into the dive, and he got it.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, Abs drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And that's a double.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. 1 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Wallner sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Stepping in, Alec Burleson. Headed towards the corner, and no one can get there. Run comes in from second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year. It's 18-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
400.
2 outs, base is empty. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're headed to the 5th. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Larnach swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
One out, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Go fishing.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Go fishing. Please go fishing. Boom.
Now a high fly ball out to left
Yes.
center. Donovan on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Second baseman, Edouard Julien.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Edouard Julien.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Come on, good.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Danny Coulombe.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered here in this one. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Snap throw to first. Nootbaar back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
Go.
Coming home.
Go.
The relay, he'll score, and they extend their lead. Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Ciani now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Buxton going back on this one. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So man aboard down the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
And
Testing
remember,
him,
he was
third. Again,
absolutely
testing.
robbed of a base hit last time up.
There we go.
Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Oh, the basketball. I get this. He'll get
One
speed
out,
on
runner
you.
at second. Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals, Colon checks the runner. Donovan back on a dive.
He'll get speed.
Another throw to second. And they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. And first offering is fouled off.
He'll get speed. Ready?
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Look.
Lifted to left
Well, I don't need
side,
speed.
way back there,
Okay.
and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 22-0. Siggy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes,
480.
it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
See, ever wonder what a 480-foot home run looks like? Well, here you go.
Just absolutely amazing, Luke. I mean, StatCast tells the whole story right there clearly, but just so impressive in real time, but even more so when you got the data to back it up. A guy knows he crushed it, but when he sees the numbers, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it felt like.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout.
480. 480. 480.
Out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Brock
Stewart.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Brock Stewart.
Nolan Gorman will hit next. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Man at second with one away. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. That one pushed foul. Gorman leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one ripped. Get out of town. second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 24-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Wrong man. Good.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 25-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brock Stewart will depart.
What that bring on the team?
Now pitching
Yohan
for
Duran
Minnesota.
on to pitch here.
Number 59. Yohan Duran.
Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
He over there. So.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Lars.
2 outs, bases empty. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Makes the catch. And that is that. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 5 innings complete. St. Louis out in front. 25-0.
Always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the Atlas. Past tense maneuver through you has-beens. I'm laughing. Don't hear ignore.
And we're back. Top 6. And now the DH, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Greg back to work.
My face and leg,
27 years
guys.
old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Willie got Willie from Minnesota. He got a cousin.
Comes
But
up
he's
empty.
trying.
That's strike 2.
I don't know why he's still on this. I don't know why he's still. They should do a roster update. I don't know why he's still on the Minnesota. They should do a roster update.
And a pop-up on the left side of the
Because he's not on Minnesota.
Arenado
He's
settles
on the
under it.
They should do a roster update. But it's too late to do a roster
For the hitter
update.
right there. I mean, that pitch
The game
right
cycle
down
on
the
the
middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his
The game
mechanics.
cycle is
Instead
on
of
the
driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
The playoff
The
season,
offense
baby.
needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nootbaar snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 2. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Right through there for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Headed towards the corner. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 outs. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Playoff season, baby.
Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 6th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Michael Ciani. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ciani dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
And here is Brendan Donovan. That's out to center field. Buxton sizing it up. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
On the ground, Correa. Over to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over.
You know the bag hits the hit.
Welcome back as we take a look at
If we had
how
a
pitchers have fared so
pick
far.
off, I think some bad hit for me. I shouldn't have did that with Michael. I shouldn't have, but I did. Sucks.
Up the middle, Winn fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 0 for 2 in this one.
Matt Wallner.
Right down the chute, strike 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Ground ball to the right side. Contreras gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up. Winn. And that is that. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. Cardinals out front, 25-0. Welcome Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
So
summary.
fucking.
Second baseman, Nolan.
Steve Young. There's one big fucking. I do. Wow. Wow, whatever.
Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here.
56.
He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 26-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
That one drilled left field. Larnach makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. High in the air, out to right. Wallner on the move. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Swings and sends a rocket to right and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Left field, way back there. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
now batting, left fielder, Trevor
And next for
Larnach.
Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit in the air, left field. Donovan. And there's 2 down.
Now batting,
Turning on the automated mode, Mike.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for
First
Edouard
ball that's
Julien.
hitting was. Oh, this thing was like watching for the one.
Swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that
You
first
can
pitch
hit
to
it.
get back.
Not much. It starts slow. You can't see. You can't feel the ball and go. See. Try to hit it.
That one lifted to left. Donovan on his way over. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
You can't see the ball and you can see. a fucking bum, little fucker.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
You can't see a plane.
And now, Lars Nootbaar.
right fielder.
Since the I'm gonna see if I'm the top. This pitch. Over.
Towards first. And it gets by him.
Air ball though.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too
Air
often.
ball.
This is pretty special. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but
So you're running with the wall.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Mason Wynn. Swings here and blasts one left field. Out of here.
Good job.
His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 28-0.
Mason, just go with the ball. And you can see the ball. But they can't.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swinger on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now the batter now, Michael Ciani. Puts it away for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
Donovan.
Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 29-0.
What are we gonna stop? Where is it gonna stop? Up play. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, pitcher. Sorry. There's nothing to get out.
Well, they put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Topa is done.
That's 3 pitches at once. You throw a lot of people. The coach said.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their
He said
closer,
that.
Griffin
Jones
Jax.
again.
Griffin Jax.
Packing bags. So packing bags.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Nolan.
Next to hit, Nolan Gorman. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Twins.
Pack the bags. You don't need.
We go to the 9th.
We don't
and
need
here's
our
the
ball.
Twins leadoff guy.
We don't need a
Castro.
bullpen.
Castro.
We don't need a bullpen. Yes, we do. Yeah. Yes, we do. Bullpen.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gorman throws out to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your
Now
first out of the ball game.
first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away.
Bullpen by this arm. Against Kylo.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Bullpen though.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Shortstop Carlos Correa.
Bullpen up.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. The Twins down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Bullpen though.
Right through there. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
Come on.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
Ain't cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. Pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. Silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when the in the street was sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright. We gon'